pardon, c'est bon, on voit le badge.
Appelé.
Foxes. Okay, the doubt is a powerful force, but you should always make sure that it urges you to become a better version of yourself and not to draw you backwards. Both. When you don't have a choice, you have approximately a 2 pages to-do list every day. Dreamer in front of a beach, and doer when we have to get things done and to make your voices heard. Unpopular opinion, I love the ending. Hey, everyone criticized Arya, but isn't she a badass? So I went to Ventotene, the Federalist Island this year, and sadly we had 2 days in a row a fire, and on the second day we were supposed to go to Spinelli cemetery to pay our respect. Guess what? I got lost. So no paying my respects, although I was really dying to. Have you ever heard about JEF? Not JEF a person, but Young European Movement, or Jeunes Européens fédéralistes. My name is Alexia, I'm 26 years old, and today I'd like to talk about this NGO which promotes active European citizenship, civic education, and federalism as a concrete tool to our generation's crisis. I have a dream, which is a federal and united Europe that is caring, but also bold and visionary to solve our daily issues. I believe in federalism as a way to move away from standstill and lack of trust of citizens in policymakers or institutional policies. And I would say that JEF is very good at reaching out to young people to convince them to make their voices heard. And also my second motivation is not just about making this dream happen, it's also because I have experience in JEF. I have 6 years where I was active in France for Europe at School, or in the UK as a chair to YEM London, or also international officer at JEF UK, and since 2023 as vice president of JEF Europe. I would like to draw on that experience also to drive changes and make political priorities such as democracy and freedoms, enlargement and treaty change, and fighting Euroscepticism. My main idea is fighting against Euroscepticism, but with thinking federalism in practice, as well as training our JEFers activists to concretely advocate on the ground and on social media about how federalism fights against Euroscepticism. And so the second is also leading the federalist way. We are leaders. We are a young generation that is committed to drive change. So with Reclaim the Narrative, the online consultation and in-person consultation I'd like to do with us, JEFers, in 2026, we would get key priorities and key ideas to reclaim the narrative online in 2027 and on the streets against Eurosceptics. And then the third priority is, of course, our beautiful network of committed JEFers. I'd like to focus on mentoring, exchanges of practices, and more capacity building to reach more than 10,000 members actually, and to make sure that sections are growing in a homogeneous way, but preserving their skills and preserving their national specificity. If you want a leader who is caring and empathetic, it should be me. If you want a leader who knows how to conduct advocacy at the local, national, or European level, it should be me. If you want a president who knows the importance of supporting sections, it should be me. If you want a future leader, federalist, uplifting, trustworthy, unwavering, reconciling, and empathetic, it should be me. In 2 years, I see JEF as being the most important pro-democratic force in Europe, and federalist force as well. I would see JEF Europe with having more sections on the continent and more than 10,000 members, which in turn would strengthen our advocacy, and we would have a voice in all EU institutions, in most local institutions as well. What about the Committee of the Region? What about the European Economic and Social Committee?